Hi guys, today we'll discuss about pancreas, the surgical anatomy and physiology. Hope you are having a nice time. Pancreas is upper abdominal retroperitoneal organ. Retroperitoneal meaning behind the peritoneum, and it is a secondary retroperitoneal organ. That means it was hanged on a mesentery before, but during the process of embryogenesis, what happens is it is pushed behind to form or to become a retroperitoneal organ. And the shape of the pancreas is that of pistol. The handle is housed in the C-shaped duodenum, and it moves. The barrel is moving towards the left hand side to the hilum of the spleen. Pancreas is derived from a Greek word pan meaning all and the crease meaning fresh. There are 4 parts: the head, neck, body and the tail. The head is housed in the C-shaped duodenum, and in the posterior portion there is common bile duct and inferior vena cava, and there you can see superior mesenteric vessels passing through a projections known as uncinate process. In the neck, posteriorly, there is superior mesenteric vein joining with the splenic vein, forming portal vein. Aorta is present posteriorly to the body, and splenic vein is also present posteriorly to the body, whereas there is splenic artery above the body running towards the left hand side towards the spleen, and the tail is related with the hilum of the spleen and splenic vessels. So let's summarize this again. It is divided into 4 parts: the head, the neck, body and the tail. Here we have duodenum, C-shaped duodenum that houses the head of the pancreas. Here we have common bile duct joining with pancreatic duct to form the ampulla of Vater. We have inferior vena cava posterior to the head. We have superior mesenteric vein joining with the splenic vein, and inferior mesenteric vein draining into the splenic vein. Thus here is portal vein formed by joining of superior mesenteric vein and splenic vein. Here we have aorta behind the body of the pancreas, the celiac trunk which gives rise to 3 branches. One of them is splenic artery which supplies the body and the tail. The second branch is left gastric artery. The third branch is common hepatic artery which divides into 2 branches. One of them is proper hepatic artery and another one is gastroduodenal artery which moves downwards and divides further into branches. One of them is superior pancreatico-duodenal artery, and in the inferior portion of the pancreas, the aorta gives another branch known as superior mesenteric artery which gives inferior pancreatico-duodenal artery as a branch, and both of them forms anastomosis on the C-shaped duodenal arcade. The ducts, we have 2 ducts, main pancreatic duct and the accessory pancreatic duct. It is also known as a duct of Wirsung, and the accessory is known as duct of Santorini. The main pancreatic duct combines with common bile duct to form ampulla of Vater, which is a dilation, and opens into the second part of duodenum through major duodenal papilla, and it is guarded by sphincter of Oddi. Sphincter of Oddi we have 4 sphincter of ori. One of them is in the pancreatic duct, 2 in the common bile duct, and 1 in the ampulla of Vater. The accessory pancreatic duct opens into the duodenum through minor duodenal papilla. The weight of pancreas is approximately about 80 gram, and about 80 to 90% of them are exocrine acinar cells. These are exocrine acinar cells which are lined by low columnar cells and opens into the duct through intralobular, intralobular and then interlobular ducts. And this here is islets of Langerhans, which has endocrine function. So this is the microscopic anatomy. We have here intralobular duct, which is an interlobular duct. Intralobular duct is within the duct, and interlobular duct is between the lobules. Here we have islet of Langerhans. So we have both mixed exocrine and endocrine function in pancreas. Talking about exocrine function, 1 to 2 liter of alkaline enzyme rich juice is secreted daily. What happens is the food stimulates the duodenal mucosa to secrete cholecystokinin, and it will thus stimulate acinar cells to secrete the digestive juice, which are digestive enzymes. So the enzymes and proteins, so the proteins undergo a sequence of events through rough endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, and ultimately it undergoes exocytosis, and it comes outside to the duct, forming inactive enzymes. As the enzyme is inactive, it will not cause any kind of pancreatitis, and when it is discharged into the duodenum, it will turn into active enzymes by the action of kinase. And these enzymes which need activation especially are proteolytic enzymes, and they are trypsinogen and chymotrypsinogen. Other enzymes are lipase and amylase, which are also the content of the acinar cells enzymes. And the acidic content that is present in the duodenum will stimulate the secretion of secretin from the duodenal mucosal cells, and the secretin will stimulate the ductal epithelial cells, not the acinar cells, ductal epithelial cells, which will release alkaline bicarbonate rich fluid, which will neutralize the acidic acts. This is the hormonal control for the exocrine function. We have vagal discharge as a neuronal control. The vagal discharge will stimulate the hormone secretion, thus increasing the discharge of the enzymes. The sympathetic system and the hormones as glucagon and somatostatin inhibits the acinar exocrine function of the gland. The beta cell is present in the middle of the islet of Langerhans, and it is about 70% all among them, and it secretes insulin. The alpha cells secretes glucagon, These are very few. They are delta cells and they secrete somatostatin, and very few of them are PP cells which secrete pancreatic polypeptide. And these hormones go to the capillaries and thus to the veins, and ultimately they reach the portal vein. This circulation is known as pancreatic portal circulation. All these cells are known as APUD cells, that is amine precursor uptake decarboxylation. Decarboxylation stands for removal of carboxyl end. So we have both in pancreas, we have both endocrine and exocrine function. Okay. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Have a great time.